Good. Sorry. I just had a message saying my mic was muted. Oh my goodness. Oh well, there's always something, isn't there? I've been trying to get that intro on for the last 2 weeks, and I actually did it today, but then I forgot to turn my mic off. So there's always something. But we are only human. We are spirit within a human skin. So please, everyone, do join in, say hello, let me know how you're doing. We've got Andrea Skimming is on the list today, so as soon as she turns up, please pop her on, my dear mod. Lauren, thank you for being here. And this is Tarot Tuesday with Indigo's Oracle. Please please say hello, let me know where you're tuning in from. We're having a bit of an experiment today, so I should be broadcasting to 5 different sections. So tell me where you are. Are you on worldwide? Well, it's not worldwide anymore, is it? It's called Spiritual Friends. Are you on the Spiritual Friends group, the Mystic, Medium and Magic group, or are you on my page or my profile? It'd be really great to know. And if you're on YouTube, even better, let me know also, please. So we're going to move on. So we have got, is Miss Fleming here? Not Fleming, McSkimming here. Can you let me know if she's here? Because she, bless her heart, has been patiently waiting. I'm so sorry, Andrea. So sorry. Sometimes these things get missed. So if you do make a donation and you don't hear us call your name or you don't see your name listed, please make a comment. So it's really important. Hello, Di. So the other thing to say, oh, thank you, sweetheart. I'm feeling pretty good, actually. I'm making some positive steps, following my own advice. Hey, if you wish to express your gratitude and support my page, put my teeth back in, please do send Facebook stars. There is a sale on at the moment, so you might be able to get them like uber cheap or possibly free. I don't buy them, so I don't know, but they just keep sending me a message. But do understand that stars do not guarantee a reading. The readings today are purchased, and it's one card for £2, 2 cards for £3, or 3 cards for £4. Who is it that's in my mouth? It's quite funny. Someone is trying to relay something, but I'll get through to them in a moment, because I feel there's someone here for someone. So we've got Di Fleming, we've got Lisa Paris. Just so you can see, I can put your comments on the screen. If they're not kind, courteous, and something you want the world to know, don't pop it up, folks, because we will broadcast around the world today. So it's absolutely lovely. Just popped on to share out. Thank you very much, sweetheart. Cheryl Johnson, lovely to see you here. Dirk Hodgeworth, lovely to see you. You have to let me know if I say your name right. I've just found recently that I've been saying lots of people's names wrong, but I do find that quite difficult. Does anyone else? Who knows? Anyway, I'm just going into my little starseed brain. Hello, Sarah Lou Smith. Lovely to see you here. So I'm going to begin with Di Fleming, but we are looking out for lovely Andrea. When she joins, we need to jump her in the front of the queue because she has been waiting for quite some time. Cheryl Johnson's just saying she's on the list as well. So Lauren is my moderator. I can't do this without her, so thank you so much. And I'm going to move on with the lovely Di Fleming to start with. As soon as Andrea's on here, we will be with her, but we've also got Cheryl Johnson here that's given a donation. So we've got the 8 of Swords as your first card, my love. I'm hoping that it's going to focus on the card and not on me. So there's something going on at the moment, sweetheart, that you're feeling like you're feeling a bit invisible. You're feeling a bit like you don't matter. Well, I'm here to tell you that the spirit world love you, and so do the people on earth. But there is a bit of a grey cloud over you at the moment. It feels like something's been put off. It feels like something's been delayed yet again, okay? But I want to say to you that you have complete and utter freedom within your own mind, and I want to bring that more to you, Di, because it feels like you're connecting with people who are attempting to show you how to astral travel or how to travel outside of yourself. I want to encourage you to go down this route further, because I feel it's something that's going to bring you a lot of harmony and happiness. And I also want to encourage you to work with the light language. Now, it's like you've been seeing symbols within your eyes, or within the light, or within the air. And just know that those symbols are really becoming stronger for you. Sit in meditation every day if you can, just for 5 minutes, and just ask to receive. Be open to receive. That's really, really massively important. Okay, the second card we have for you, my sweets. Let's see if we can get it to focus on the card. I need to hang on. I need to do the makeup thing that they do. There you go. Make it focus. All right. So the second card we have for you is the King of Swords. I just had to have a quick peek to see what's going on. Okay. So there's a reason around this quick peek. It's like there's something going on with you, that you're kind of sitting in the spiritual energy. You're building up the spiritual, not spiritual, that's the wrong word. You're building up the energy, you're building up the vortex around you, but you can't help but keep looking. Now, if you look within your mind, or if you look with your real eyes, you will break down that journey. You'll break down that change of energy. So I want you to trust. This is the biggest lesson right now, is to trust that everything is in the right place at the right moment at the right time. Now, there's an owl that's coming in here. So there's a lesson you need to learn. There's a bit of knowledge that you need to learn. And I feel it's around a yellow stone that you have. And it's a yellow stone that sparkles when the sun is high. I don't know what this stone is, but they're just telling me when the sun is high in the sky, it will sparkle, and this stone is one you need to work with. Okay, going forward, we have the Queen of Wands. Well, music is your healer, my love. Music is what's going to bring you back to yourself. So I want to say to you, as well as the light language and as well as this working outside of yourself, is also to do with surrounding yourself with beautiful things and beautiful sounds. I want to bring in Safiga chimes for you, and I definitely have someone with me that would have had false teeth or some kind of issue within the mouth. So I'm finding it quite hard to talk to you, okay? So it will be someone who had some difficulty with speech. And I just want to say to you that they keep saying the word fox to me. And I don't know if that means you're a foxy lady or it's a private message, I'm not sure, but they keep saying the word fox to me, and they keep bringing in the color emeralds. They're bringing in a lot of healing for you, and just our granddad, oh, how lovely, and he would have put his shoulder on your hand on your shoulder. He would have said, it's all right, darling. And he's just doing that right now, okay, because he's now giving me the power of speech back. So thank you for recognizing who I was with. Yeah, absolutely beautiful soul. Right now, the most important thing, Di, is to work with yourself, your own energy, and not worry too much about other people's. It's like almost a bit like what you thought you were going to be doing. You're kind of doing a bit of the opposite, but building up to what you thought you were going to be doing. So right now is like an incubation time. Lots and lots of love. Hi, Jenna. Jenna is Oda reading as well, so we need to put Jenna on the list. So we have got Andrea's not here yet, so I'll work with Cheryl Johnson next. I'm using the Shadow Scene Tarot, which are all fairies. So I'm in a fairy mood today. I hope you are too. All right. So we have for Cheryl. Oh, your name's come off the screen. Cheryl Johnson, we have for you 3 cards. Okay, it's a little bit tricky doing this, sort of like looking at the cards afterwards, but there is a reason they get me to do such things. Okay, so 5 of Cups has come in for you, and there's a real feeling like you're going round and round and round in circles, sweetheart. Okay, when we feel like that, it's because we haven't made anything different. Okay, there's something called cause and effect, which means we can only change the reaction or the action ourselves. So if something's winding you up, if someone's upsetting you, if you're not enjoying your job anymore, there's only one person who can change all these things. You may need to speak up, or you may need to walk out. It's up to you. But what I want to say to you is be aware, Cheryl, of this feeling of not going anywhere, not learning, not going anywhere, and just coming round and round in circles to the same position. Because until you make that change, it will keep cycling. Okay. Now, it's a lady in spirit. She's blonde and she's very lovely. Now, I'm not sure if she's family or she's a spirit guide, but she's very floating. And why do I say floating? Okay, she's very etheric. So she's got a white dress on and she's walking, and she really is connected very much to water, Cheryl. So you may have connected to this lady before, because I feel that it's someone who guides you rather than necessarily family. She is saying to you that you must pay attention to the feathers. The feathers are coming to you, but you again say, oh, but that's a coincidence. And the thing is, we ask spirit for these signs that they're okay. And then when we receive them, our logical brain goes, oh, but, you know, there's a bird flying over my head. Well, yes, there may have been a bird flying over your head, but the feathers still landed at your feet. And this is the important fact, okay? Now, there's a lot of sadness around you at the moment. There's a lot of melancholy around you at the moment. I want to bring more happiness into your world. I want to bring more excitement and elation. So I want you to really consider, Cheryl, you've had 2 feathers. Lovely. Sorry, I'm not keeping up with the comments because I've kind of pushed myself away from the screen a bit. It's a different way of doing things, eh? Change is as good as a rest. That's what they say. So this is your second card, which is strength. So you've got someone who's a Leo in spirit that wants to just give you that moment of just giving you that extra push, because there's something you were always wanting to do, but you settled for whatever you're doing now. They want you to resurge that passion. They want you to pull back in that feeling of, this is what I'm going to do. This is what I'm going to train. This is what I'm going to study. This is what I'm going to be. And whatever it is, because I don't know, Cheryl, they're not telling me. Whatever it is, go for it, because the time is now. And I want to say to you that there's like a real flurry in your stomach at the moment. And know that in our solar plexus is where our emotion center is. And I find if I have an ending, let's put it that way, so especially with partners, I'm not leaving my husband, don't worry, but especially with partners, or even within when I left SPTV, for instance, I have a gut feeling in my solar plexus that just goes, all right, it's time to do something. It's time to take action. That's going on with you right now, Cheryl, okay? So just pay attention to your body. It's the most amazing divination tool any of us have. There is a cat in spirit. There's also some birds in spirit that are just flying around. I feel the cat would have chased the birds. But I just want to say to you, it's about knowing you're perfectly who you need to be. But what's happened is you've held yourself back. Okay, it's now time to launch yourself and just move further into the joy. Why stay where you are if you're not happy? And look at this wonderful, wonderful going forward card, which is the Star. So the Star is bringing for you like just great blessings, financial reward, because the goldfish is here. Now, I can't read into finance. It's not legal, ethical, right? But I just want to give you that reassurance that you are worth it, my love. You are worth it. There's a feeling around you sometimes that you feel that everyone else is better than you, or everyone else is more clever than you, or more qualified. But you have yourself. And people forget this when they're going for, you know, looking for a new job or looking for work. They forget that the first point of call is the person. So meet people, talk to people, network, find out how you can get in a different way if they're not seeing what you're showing them. Okay, a piece of paper is a piece of paper. Not everyone can write it that well, but you can present yourself well as a human to another human. Okay, I want to say to you that walking out in the night sky will really help you at the moment, because there's a lot of stress and strain in your mind, and lots more water, my sweets, lots more water is important. Now they're bringing me a date here, so I want to give you the date of the 17th of July, that there's going to be an opening. It might be something you've already applied for, it might be something you sort of thought, maybe. But the 17th of July is going to be a big day for you, and there's going to be really positive changes. Remember, one step forward is enough. You don't have to do the whole leap at one time. All right, lots and lots of love there, Cheryl. Star is my favorite card. It is my favorite card. It's all about your dreams and reaching for the star. And just know that one day, I remember very vividly saying to a local psychic medium, I want to be like you. And I'm not necessarily like her, because, you know, when you're younger, you just look up to people and want to, you know, emanate. Is that the right word? Copy them. I can't remember the word. But now I sort of fall into my own skin. But I'm there. I'm now a world traveling through the internet psychic medium, and I love it. So I hope you love it too. Thank you very much, Cheryl. I hope that made sense to you, and it's given you some great advice going forward. No, it's my spirit team you need to thank, because they're the ones with the insight. So thank you very, very much. So we've got Sarah Lou Smith. Thank you for being here. So I'm going to move on to my new tarot deck, which is the Witch's Wisdom tarot deck. Got a little hole in there. It's quite interesting because it's not green, it's gold, but it's still making a little hole. So there might be something within that for you, my darling. Now, I don't read guidebooks, but actually this guidebook's got a lot of really interesting witchy knowledge. So I won't necessarily use it on the broadcast, but I will definitely read it for my own information, for my own interest. On that note, if anyone wants to do some wonderful magic, we're joining together for the full moon abundance ceremony on Friday at 10 o'clock at night. It's £6 for anyone who wants to join. You just buy a ticket through Facebook, and then it will notify you when we are ready. Okay? Nothing too scary, just setting our intentions, working with magic, working with the magic wand. And my spirit team kind of give me the nod, maybe a day, maybe 2 days before, of how we will proceed with the ceremony. But it's very enjoyable. Everyone who has come has loved it. And we just meet in a messenger room so we can all say hello. So that's really nice, really nice. Okay. And if we don't meet in the messenger room, we'll do a live and you can communicate. Depends how the internet is on the day. Thank you very much, Dirk. I'll be with you in a moment. So Sarah Lou Smith. I'm going to have a little bit of trouble just because of my green screen here. So what is missing? What is missing, my dear? What is missing? Okay. So Goddess of the Earth is for you, my love, and it's got a beehive on its head. This lady who is, well, she's kind of part bull. She's reminding me of the Egyptian goddess of Hashuput, I believe is the way you say it. And I've been to her temple in Egypt, and it was absolutely wonderful. The energy, I want to say, Sarah, was incredible, and it was such a feminine energy. So this is what I want to bring to you, Sarah. I want to bring to you letting go of some of the beehive mind, letting go of some of the overthinking, a bit of pampering with the girls, a bit of pampering with the girls. So there's definitely been someone who's been offering you a night out or offering you to go somewhere and do something. I really want to say to you, please consider this, because it feels that you don't have that getaway at the moment. You have like work, or you have obligations, or you have meetings, or you have people to see, but you're not really having that playtime. You're not really having that fun time. And that's what I want to bring. Now, there's definitely a feeling of missing your husband. And I'm sure that you will miss him for the rest of your life. And I'm so sorry, sweetheart. If I could bring him here right now, I would for you. And he might well knock on in, because, you know, these things sometimes happen. But I want to say to you that you know that he's ready for you to move on, but are you ready to move on? Don't give yourself too much pressure, sweetheart. Don't give yourself too much pressure. Now, there's definitely been a feeling of sort of indulgence. And I want to say to you, your running's amazing, by the way. Hats off to you. Absolutely amazing. But there is something you've been eating that's been upsetting your tummy, my love. So just consider what's causing the reaction in your stomach when you're eating, because there's something you need to let go of a little bit. It's nothing too drastic, but I just feel it will help you and it will help your performance, okay? So your second card is the Seven of Air. And we're bringing in all these lovely feathers, and we're bringing in a hagstone. So at the bottom, we have a hagstone, which is a sea rock with a hole through it. And the idea with the hagstone is you hold it to your eye and you see the fairy world. So it's the most wonderful thing. And air is saying about action. There needs to be a consideration. Now, I'm saying consideration because it's totally your choice of movement, because I want to put you somewhere with a beautiful view. I want to put you somewhere that's got less work, because there's something going on in your home and it's like you don't stop changing things or repairing things. So I want to put you somewhere with less work, and I want to put you somewhere with the hills in the background. So I'm not suggesting Switzerland, I'm not suggesting the Sound of Music, but I'm just suggesting the consideration that you're not trapped where you are, and that you do have the metaphysical and the physical nod to make a movement. I feel this is important to say to you right now. Now, the feathers themselves, you've got 2 going back and 3 going forward. So I want to say to you, hagstone, my sweets, I want to say to you that it's almost like you go 3 steps forwards and 2 steps back. So just go at your own pace for certain. But I know that it's okay to walk into this new energy. And I want to give you that real feeling of that. That's important. Now, okay, right. All right, so something that's come up recently, or there's an anniversary coming up recently of your ex-partner's ex-wife, late wife. And I want to say to you, you don't know how to handle this. Just go at his own pace. Just do what he feels is right on the time, because being widows and widowers, you know that you're both going through this individually, and it's a case of everything at your own time, your own pace, because one day you might feel fine, next day you might feel awkward, but know that you're both in that same boat and everything is as it needs to be at this moment. I do want to suggest to you though, Sarah, that there's a letter that needs writing, and I would encourage you to write it sooner than later. Okay? Now, Sarah, are you still there, my sweets? All right. Thank you very much. All right. 8 of Fire. Bye, Vivian. Oh. Let's just get this gone, shall we? Oh, where are you? Maybe Lauren can help me with this one, darling. That will be great. Please do not contact people who are spamming on my page, because it won't work out well for you. They're not kind-hearted like me, because they wouldn't be so rude if they were. Okay, so 8 of Fire is where we're going further forward. Okay, so 8 of Fire is not my monkeys, not my circus. There's definitely someone around you, darling, that's drawing you into their drama. Don't allow it. Don't allow it. You know how energy works. Don't allow it. Put your foot down and say, I've spoken to you about this so many times. I'm really sorry, but I don't want to hear it anymore. You can say it in the most kind, loving manner, but just, it's not your monkeys and not your circus, my sweet. So it's important to say that. There is a holiday coming forward, and I want to suggest to you a camping holiday. I feel that there is a need to just relax, have a fire, just have some good fun food and enjoy being out in nature. And I feel that camping would be really beneficial to you. I'm seeing it within this picture that it would be in the valleys. So I don't know whether it's Wales or whether it's in the Lake District valleys, because those are the two places that I'm being shown. But maybe you've considered this already, but I do feel that there needs to be a bit of a getaway, a bit of playtime, and also considering remembering the number 8, okay? So there is something around, now it's happened before. I believe it's happened on the 8th of June that there was something that's unnerved you a bit. But just know that what goes inside is outside and what's outside is inside. So know that there was something going on around that time that you weren't quite aware of. So I'm hoping this makes sense for you, my darling Sarah. And thank you so much for being here. Do let me know. Hello, Soulfire. How are you, my love? Nice to have you here. Thank you very much. Well, we got Zorro Reject, Devil's Rejects. I love that film. I probably shouldn't say that because it means I'm meaning, because it's quite a horrible film, but I love that film. I love Rob Zombie, and I love Rob Zombie films. Yes, it does. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you very, very much. I hope it brings you a bit of reassurance. Now, one thing about empaths is that people like to draw you in. And there is a point where you have to say, this is my energy, that is yours, not my monkeys, not my circus. I do not want drama in my life. And I'm on my way of cutting it out. I'm on my way of cutting it out. Hi, Anna McCoy. Thank you very, very much. So, oh, hello, Jacqueline. I still did it. So the other week, Jack told me that says Jacqueline. I thought it was a surname. I'm quite embarrassed. I got blushed. Busy day and off to work soon. Hope to catch up soon. Love your top. Thank you so much. Thank you. Doing better now than I was coming out the other side. I'm so sorry to hear the news, Sol. I don't quite, I don't want to know what happened. It's your private stuff, but it's a sad event, but I'm sure it will work out for the individuals eventually. Okay. So we got Dirk and we got Anna. Jack to friends. I'm so embarrassed. That's what happens, see, when I'm in my psychic mode, I'm just like, my brain is just somewhere else. I've got someone else sitting in it. So Jenna Nicholas is owed a reading too. So if you can pop her on the list, please, my lovely Lauren. Thank you for helping me. So we got Dirk, and if anyone does have Andrea McSkimming's contact, could they send her a little message saying I'm live, because poor lady's been waiting. All right. Okay, Dirk. So we've got 2 cards for you, my love. So we've got, yeah, 2 cards. 2 cards. Witch of Earth for you, Dirk. Witch of Earth. Now, what's she bringing to you? So we've got bear energy around you at the moment, Dirk. It's like a feeling of wanting to protect someone from something. So there's a real feeling of wanting to keep something at bay. Now, there's definitely a grandmother that comes in for you, Dirk. And I feel that she was a lady with wise understandings, and she's telling me that she would always have an ointment for everything. So she's got an ointment for any ill you have, my darling. I want to say to you that there's a need for, I don't know why, but they're bringing in water with lemon juice in it. So whether you've got a cold, whether it's something to do with some irritation in your throat, they're just bringing in water with lemon juice in it for you, my sweets. And I want to say to you that you've got a really good support network around you, Dirk. Use it, sweetheart. When you feel low, reach out. You don't necessarily need to drag everyone down, because that's not what we want to do. But just say, how are you doing? Start a conversation and just get into that energy of feeling better again. Because sometimes it's just about changing the way you're feeling, the way you're acting, way you're thinking in that moment. It's really, really important. Now, the Witch of the Earth is also bringing to you, let me just go into where I'm going. Hang on a minute. It's bringing into you your sleep state, Dirk. So I want to say to you, please consider how you're sleeping, what's affecting your sleep, and try and improve that, because it will improve your level of handling stress, pain, or any kind of dissatisfaction in your world. The sleep is key. The sleep is really, really key. I want to bring to you chamomile tea. I don't like it myself, but you might yourself. But I want to bring you soothing herbs to help you sleep. So if you don't like chamomile tea, I definitely drink one called peace tea, which is beautiful with all different flowers and herbs within it. And that will help you sleep as well. That's really important. Oh, you fell and hurt your shoulder. Oh, bless you, sweets. Bless you. So that might be affecting your sleep as well, my love. Okay. Just see if we've got something we can help you with that. Okay. Do you happen to have an aloe plant in your home, Dirk? Okay. With an aloe plant, if you have one, folks, if you go around about an inch and a half, where it goes soft from the edge of the plant, ask the plant, because it's only polite, and then break open the plant, and then the gunk inside is an amazing healer, so you can put that on. So put a little bit of that on, but just try it on your normal skin first and make sure that you don't have any reaction, but it's a natural healer. I'm not a doctor, so please research it with your doctor before you do so, but I do know it really helps. Okay. All right, second one for you is Craftsman of the Earth. So they're bringing in, as well as the Witch of the Earth, an understanding that you have everything you need at your disposal, all the support you need. They're bringing in the Craftsman of the Earth, so they're encouraging you to make something with your hands, Dirk. Now, it doesn't matter if it's not the world's best piece of art or best piece of crafts, but I just want to bring that hedge witch energy back into you, this energy of being able to gather and make things. So whether it's putting into an altar. I don't like the word altar. It sounds odd, doesn't it? But putting it into like a display that's celebrating where you live or nature, or that's just saying thank you to Mother Earth, because we've just had the summer solstice. So this is a really beautiful time for appreciating what's out there, because it's a very, very magical, very fertile and new beginnings, a lot of new beginnings here. So Dirk, I want to also give you the smell of honeysuckle, but honey blossom, they've told me. So I'm going to stick with the honey blossom. Maybe it's got some recognition to you. I have once come across a plant that's got like sugar dripping from the petals, and it might be that it's this type of plant. It smells of honey, so that's really beautiful as well. But there's a need for watching what you're eating. There's a need for better nutrition, my love. And I also want to say your energy levels will be better if you increase your iron. So I'm not a doctor. Please do get some reference from your GP before taking any of the spiritual advice my team are giving you, my spirit guides are giving you. But understand that there's also a need for purple fruit, which is very detoxifying. So there might be something within your system, just from your medication or whatever it is you've been doing, that just needs to be flushed out. That would be really important. Okay. Okay. I want to say to you, Dirk, my inbox is always open, my sweets. Now you've got friends in lots and lots of places. Okay. Take care, my darling. Thank you very, very much. Anyone who would like to accept it, absorb my healing vibes, because I believe my gift is a healer. Absolutely. Absolutely. The belief is really, really important. Belief is a major part of magic. Okay, so we've got Anna McCoy, who's next. Sending you lots and lots of love, soul, if you're still here. Anna McCoy is next. And then we've got Lisa Paris. Okay. Oh, bless you. Thank you, Lisa Paris. Thank you for sending the stars. Sometimes we do have some issues with PayPal, so it's fine. All right. So who am I going for? Lisa. No, it was Anna, wasn't it? Anna next. Anna, then Lisa Paris. That's where I was going because Anna's name's not there. So I just need to check who Anna is. Anna, are you there? Can you just speak up, sweetheart? Because then I can put in the comments. I won't necessarily hear you through the screen. Anna McCoy. Yeah, if you can just put a message up so I can bring you up to date, that'd be great. That'd be really great. Wonderful. All right, Messenger of Fire is for you. Now, this is really interesting because Beltane that's just happened. So Beltane is the 20th or the 21st of June. It's also my wedding anniversary, which is, well, it's quite a busy time for me. That this time is actually called the Time of Fire. It's called the Fire Festival. And the Fire Festival is all about, so fire is to do with action. So if you consider you strike a match against, which is a piece of wood with something on it that's flammable, against something that's abrasive. So we have three elements, yeah? And we strike that and we cause a fire. And the fire is a complete change of those three elements into something else. So it's to do with transformation. It's to do with alchemy and really, really exciting things, So I want to say to you, Anna, that very recently you've either been having inspiration or you've had a physical invite to do something that's stepping out of your comfort zone, but going to really, really change your life. I want to say to you that there is either a Capricorn or an Aquarius. Now, I don't know why I can't tell the difference because they're two very different star signs. But there's Capricorn and Aquarius coming to my mind as spirit friends and supporters that are around you and just helping you through this. And there's also a need right now. Hi, Christopher. Nice to see you here. If Anna can get back to me, that'd be great. There's also a need right now to like put down your defenses because there's a feeling that something's been making you feel quite uncomfortable for some time. And I feel it's now time to work through that and just know that you can do this, my darling. You can do this. The healing you've been working on, the self-repair, the self-work you've been doing is really, really wonderful. And I do feel it's time to go out there and show people what you have. Oh, you have a Capricorn on the other side. Okay. Great. Why are they saying, oh, it's not Aquarius, is it? It's Aries. Aries. That's the one. Capricorn and Aries. I was seeing the ram, but I couldn't tell you what. I'm not very good with star signs. I'm not an astrologist. Okay. But I want to say to you, Anna, that you're really thrilled about this stuff. You love the idea of reading. You love the idea of energy work. You love the idea of being able to translate the voice of spirit. Go for it, my darling. And later on in the year, I will be starting my lessons again. I do have an open circle every Monday. Anyone's welcome. It's £6 a ticket. And you just join me, but send me a message and I'll explain it to you on a Monday at 7 o'clock to about 8:30. So if you want to learn specifics, then my course will be starting again later in the year. I'm looking to change my day role, so I need to wait until I know what days I am free. But I would love you to join me, Anna, so please, please stay in touch. It would be really lovely to have you you know, and watch you grow, because it's very, very exciting to watch people grow. On that note, on Monday at 10 a.m, folks, my students that are graduating are reading oracle cards. It's £3 for 3 readings. Please do let me know if you're interested. That will be incredible. Okay, So moving on, because we're working with Anna. Moving on, we've got the Craftsman of the Earth. Now this is interesting because I've just shuffled my deck. Now it's going to make some of it not very clear because of the green screen, but there's always a reason if that these things happen. There's always a reason. So I know that you have some insight, you have some clairvoyance, whether it's outside of you or inside of you. My clairvoyance is generally inside of me. I've seen outside of me a few times, but mostly it's within my mind. But I want to say to you, you've started to see patterns in things. You started to see faces in things. So your development of yourself is already growing. You're already working on it, but you're just getting to the point where having some support of where to go next and how to use what you have, how to utilize your skills would be beneficial. Now, I want to say to you, Victoria, there's someone called Victoria who is around you, and I do believe it's someone you know, or Vicky, because that's what's coming to my mind. And I also want to bring to you passing around Easter time, because this is really important. So Easter would be April, which I think is possibly coinciding with the Aries, but I'm not 100% certain. Okay. All right. Your third curve, my sweets, Witch of the Earth, which we read earlier. Okay. Witch of the Earth, Witch of the Earth. So you have a real interest in the ancient ways of magic. You have a real interest in how to do ceremony, how to summon, and, well, summon sounds like something from Ghostbusters. I'm not talking about summoning, welcoming spirit folk in, welcoming the energy of guidance and direction. And I feel part of this interest is shamanism as well, and that's something I do briefly cover within my course. So my course is an introduction to spiritual arts. It may get renamed because no one knows what it means, but it's the basis of magic, mysticism, and a little bit of mediumship, just a little bit. But it's to do with connecting to the earth, connecting to spirit, connecting to the spirits out there. So within my work, I believe in covering all bases. I'm giving you an insight of things you can then look into further if you decide to self-study. There is a need for a little bit of encouragement and courage for you, Anna. I feel that you haven't done a lot of public speaking, but that's something you can overcome. So don't feel it's something that's going to hold you back. There's definitely a very motherly energy around you. You like to look after people. Don't change it for anyone, darling. There's someone around you that just keeps, giving you a hint. Maybe you should toughen up. Don't change it for anyone. All right. Lots and lots of love there. Thank you very, very much. All right. Thank you for joining. This is Tuesday Tarot. My lovely moderator, Lauren's just put up a message here saying Tarot Tuesday. Readings are 1 card, £2, 2 cards, £3, or 3 cards, £4. Payment to my PayPal, indigostarseed@gmail.com. So we've got Lisa, I think, is next. Let me just see where we are on our list. Thank you, Christopher. Thank you for sharing out. Please do share out, folks. I just haven't got round to saying so. Oh my gosh. I need a little banner, don't I? Like a little man dancing. Share, 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 share. Please, 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 please show you care. Oh, high on life. It's wonderful, isn't it? Wonderful being high on life. Magical, magical time at the moment. I don't know what's happening, but whoa, we've got the crow. We've got the crow. Okay. So initiation is here. Now the crow for me, crow energy always means time to step through your comfort zone and walk into the magic. So there's something you've been thinking, am I ready to do this? Am I ready to join this? Am I ready to change something? Am I ready to step up and step out? This is the energy I'm getting with this. What I'm being told is it won't be easy. It will be a little bit scary and a little bit daunting, but the rewards will be amazing. And there's some feeling that you will feel relief afterwards. There's something you kind of built yourself up against, like, oh, I don't want to do it, but I should, but I don't want it, I don't want it. Oh. But I know the rewards are going to be worth it. Now there's a bag packed here, and it's packed by two foxes. Now the fox energy itself is all about being cunning, being sly, being creative. Now I don't give any animals bad intentions or bad energy, because at the end of the day, they're living nature's way. Foxes need to eat, so they kill. I'm not saying that's the right thing. I'm not saying that's the wrong thing. But what I'm saying, Lisa, is you have an understanding that nature has its way, and we sometimes can't stop nature doing what it's doing. Okay, that's really, really important. Thank you. I have got the time, Leah, sweetheart. I'm probably on to about 7:30. You can't hear me? Can no one hear me? I can't hear you. Okay, can you hear me now? You turn up your machine. Lauren, can you hear what I'm saying? Can you let me know, Lisa? I can't hear you. How strange. Well, Amanda's saying she can hear me, Lisa. So if I keep talking, you can go back and watch, because it will be recorded. Okay? I can hear me. Yeah, I can hear me because I'm talking. Oh, what a wombat. What a wombat. Go for it. Go for it. Go for it. Ah, wonderful. Well, maybe you're meant to watch it later. Everything is divine timing. Someone contacted me recently because they missed their moment on this broadcast, and 11:11. Check that out. I don't know whether it's 11:11 on your screen, but it is on mine. Totally the right direction. So she contacted me, and I sent her a voicemail saying, this is your 3-card reading, because you left and I didn't get a chance to read for you. And she contacted me a little while ago and said, I didn't listen for a while. And then when I listened to it, it made absolute perfect sense. And it was a case of Spirit knew what needed to be said. Spirit knew the timing of what needed to be said. And sometimes we just got to let go of that message and just allow it to go where it needs to go at the right time. Okay. So Witch of Fire is your next one, my darling Lisa. So we've got the Witch of Fire, and she's got a boa constrictor around her. So she's feeling a bit penned in. She's feeling a bit like she can't really go anywhere or do anything. But she's also holding a crystal ball. So she's also got the energy of the magic around her. She's got the energy of the smudge to clear the energy around her, the sage. She's got the energy of the candlelight to give her insight within the crystal ball. So I want to say to you with this lady that there's a feeling that you've been looking into smoke, or if you haven't, look into smoke and watch what occurs, because there's a message there for you, my sweets. But the Witch of Fire is encouraging you to move on. She's encouraging you to move forward. She's encouraging you to make healthy changes that will bring you much more happiness. And then interestingly, we have the Witch of Water. So the Witch of Fire is in the position of the south, which is to do with the midday sun in the UK. So wherever you are, it's your midday sun, okay? Or your sun at the highest point. I don't know when it is. Probably is the same, but I'm not familiar on that. Anyway, I'm going to stop rambling on about midday sun, and I'm going to move into the Witch of the Water, which is to do with emotions. It's to do with letting go of the past. What has happened has happened. We can't do anything about that, but we can do something about this. So I want you to consider writing down every disharmony, every feeling that you let someone down, every feeling that you didn't do what you should, you didn't say what you should, you said the wrong thing, on a piece of paper. We have a full moon this week coming up. It may even be tonight or tomorrow night. I'm celebrating on Friday because I can't do Tuesday nights. Not Tuesday nights, it's Wednesday night, I think. But it's a case of the full moon energy will be 2 days either side anyway. But write them down and then burn them, let go of them. And then when they're burnt, put them to the soil and let them grow into new intentions of new hope. We want you to be in a position where you're looking forward and stopping looking backwards. You are perfectly you. You have done everything you had to do at that time with what you had in front of you. Okay, lots and lots of love there, and please do rewatch the reading after I've broadcasted it onto the screen. That would be incredible. Thank you. So it's lovely to have you here, folks. Can you let me know if you are joining on my page, on my profile, on Spiritual Friends, or on Mystic Magic and Mystic Medium and Magic page? I'm not sure whether it's actually working onto them, but it's meant to be. So we'll see how it goes. And also YouTube, those who join me on YouTube, that's really lovely too. Thank you so much. Well, thank you for being here, Lisa. That's really, really lovely. So I'm just seeing who is next. I just want to send a message to Andrea because she has been waiting, but she hasn't joined us this evening. So let me see if she is about. Okay, so just be one moment. Yeah, please don't reply to scammers because they are living up to their names. So please don't. Okay, let's just see if we've got. I just want to see if I can get hold of Andrea a minute because she's been waiting all week and then she's not here. So let's just make sure she's okay. Let's see if everything's doing okay. Let's see if everything's doing okay. It's ironic, isn't it? They'll post everyone else's things onto my page that's not meant to be there and not my own. So let's see how many people are actually on Facebook, because I think there's a lot more than it's saying. A lot more than it's saying. Anyhow. Fabulous. So we have got someone who's posting scamming messages. I have contacted Andrea. I don't know if she's going to be here. Hello, everybody. Hi, Naomi. Hiya. Leah just sent £4. Thank you, Leah. Nice to have you here again. All right, which one are we going to do for Leah? We'll do these for Leah. So I want to start with, I've got a song in my head for you, Leah, which is, it's going to be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. I can see clearly now. So it's something you should have some connection with because it's really, really very strong playing in my mind. I can see clearly now the rain has gone. All of the dark clouds have disappeared. Do that make me blind. Gonna be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. So I want to give you that to start with, okay? And I want to give you the sun. How funny is that? How funny is that? So this is all about optimism. This is about optimism. This is about understanding that you are being looked after, you're being watched over by the heavens, because there's the eagle here. You've also got the monarch butterfly, which is just saying that a lady in spirit is very, very close to you. Now, can you let me know, Leah, is it you that's got shaky legs? Because my legs won't stop shaking since I've started working with you, and I'm starting to sort of stutter. I don't know if this is a person in spirit or it's connected with you, but 3 is about friendship. It's about the optimism of going forward in life, is connecting with friends and new friends. I want to pull you away from your old life. I want to put you in a position which is healthier and healthier for your heart, okay? Because there's some feeling of being pulled and pushed, and there's a feeling of being taken for granted, and there's kind of like just a feeling that there's needing to move on. Nettle stings, have you? I don't know what it is. It's fun. My legs are really strange, feeling really strange right now. Really, really strange right now. So the messenger of fire is also saying to you, Leah, that now is the time to pack up and move on. Okay, so I don't know whether you're thinking about this or whether it's something that's been in your mind for some time, but I don't even know if it's permanently moving on from where you live, but I just feel it's time to make some movement. It's time to go and venture. I would suggest if you can go and stay with some friends and just see some different scenery would be really beneficial for you right now. There's a feeling of needing to get away, and I want to say that's really, really strong with you. But I also want to say to you, whatever's occurred within your life, don't believe that it's going to reoccur. Okay, you've had this situation occur, and it's a case of you need to move away from it and learn from it. And even though you need to keep your boundaries firm, they're saying to you, don't go approaching people with a defensive energy, because it will miss you making friends of people who are really good folk. Okay, that's really important. Now your 3rd card is Moon. Let me just see if I can get you focused in better there. So you've got Moon, you've got the 2 wolves that are howling at the moon, and wolf is about teaching. So there's definitely a feeling around you, Leah, that you would like to indulge into possibly psychic arts or healing or some kind of mysticism. But there's definitely a feeling of intellect. There's a feeling of needing to work with your mind and keep yourself occupied. You overthink a lot. So something to study, something to sort of get your teeth into as such would be really beneficial. I want to say to you that you're, oh, there's otter here as well. Okay. Can you let me know, Leah, darling, have you got a friend, a very close friend in spirit? A female, very close friend in spirit. Oh, you're sat next to Leah. Because I'm being shown the otter, and that connects me to my best friend in spirit as well. So I want to say to you that there is a girlfriend or a female friend in spirit who's always keeping an eye out. Now, you might well have smelt her or sensed her around you. No, you haven't. Okay. All right. Not even an older lady. That's a friend. Close friend. I'll let go of it if we can't find it. If we can't find it, we'll let go of it. But the otter to me is just reminding me of, could it even be a spiritual person who is a friend? Absolutely. Absolutely. No problem. Yeah, it's just someone around that's just keeping an eye. Okay. Thank you, Jenna. I've got to get around to Jenna. Okay. So there's Iris here that's either a flower or a name that has some recollection to you. But I want to say to you, consider a triangle, Leah, and consider the mind, body, and spirit. And if your mind's feeling out of sorts, then you need to start using your intellect, using your mind, maybe problem solve or learn something new or read. If your body's out of sorts, maybe movement or nutrition or water is really beneficial. And your spirit, work on either meditation or self-care or just stillness, just spending some time in nature. So just check in with these things and just see how they make you feel. Check in what's in balance or not. But I do want to say to you also, Leah, I'm bringing in the energy of making jewelry. So there's definitely something around you that you're very creative. And I feel that this will help you work through some of the anxiety that you have within your world. Okay. We did that this morning, walking dogs barefoot. Wonderful. Wonderful. So just check in when you're feeling a bit wobbly. Check in with those three things. Okay. Lots of love there, Leah. Thank you for working with me. So I've just got Jenna Nicholas. Jenna Nicholas. So where are these coming from? They must be coming from my profile because they're not allowed on my page. They must be coming from my profile. I have to sort that out, won't I? Sort that out. Okay, so Jenna, we have the 10 of Earth for you, my love. We have the 10 of Earth. Okay. So the 10 of Earth. Oh, it's just fly agaric mushrooms. Don't you love them? Fairy mushrooms. Fairy mushrooms. So I feel, Jenna, that there's like a path being led for you at the moment. And it's like the mycelium, which is what the mushroom sort of grows from, these cables, is everywhere. It's underneath the ground. Everywhere we walk, mycelium connects. And as it connects, it communicates. So I want to say to you, Jenna, that there's something happening in your world where you're being led with spirit down a journey and you're communicating with new people. And it's like you've got this newfound confidence, which is brilliant. And the red brings you confidence. Even if you feel the lacking of confidence, this beautiful color of the fly agaric here will help you lift your mood and bring your self-confidence. I want to say that there's some consideration of change of job or promotion, and it's nothing negative. It's very beneficial for you. But I want to say that's on the cards. If you've been thinking about it, that's definitely a possibility around your world at the moment. But I just want to say, keep following this journey, because I know that your loved one in spirit who loves his bacon sarnies, because that's all I can smell right now, he's just showing you the way, darling. It's like you've said, please help me know where to go. Please help me know what to do. And he's really showing you the way in the most beautiful, mysterious manner. Okay, so keep following that journey that you've been doing. Thank you, Lauren. Was it on my profile? Do let me know. Okay. So messenger of earth has come in, and this is what I want to say to you is like, as you're going on the walks, as you're going out, Jenna, you're noticing more and more signs on the floor, more and more signs within nature. And this is how they are communicating to you. I want to say to you that there's a feeling of stability at the moment. There's a feeling of, obviously, you're you're loving the new job. Fantastic. Well, there you go. You got there before I did. Started a new job and I'm loving the new energy. I'm going to do the same. Don't tell anyone. All right. So messenger of earth is just saying that you're feeling stable, you're feeling grounded, you're feeling in a good place. It's like you don't have everyone knowing your story. You can walk in and you can be Jenna and you can just introduce them to whoever you choose. Just be a little bit mindful you don't get too close to some of the women in the office or the place you're working, though, because I do feel that there is a little bit of a professional envy that can happen within that place. Okay, so just be a little bit, hold back a little bit, don't give everything away. All right, there is a real feeling of looking to the future. There's a feeling, as well as this job, there's a feeling also of progression within the role. So just keep on enjoying that development in your life, because it feels like it's giving you a bit of direction itself. It's giving you something to really focus on and get involved in. That's really important right now. So the goddess of the earth is your third card. Isn't it funny how these cards stick? And I have shuffled them. So the goddess of the earth is your third card. And for you, it's different to Sarah's message. I feel that there is okay. Can I ask you, Jenna, did you have a situation sometime recently within the workplace where you spilt something down your front and you had to cover it up? Because that's what they're bringing to me. They're bringing to me that you had a situation, and instead of getting upset about it, you kind of laughed at it in your own mind. It's like the beehive in this respect is saying about being clever with your mind and sort of really figuring out problem solving, because there's a lot of problem solving going on. There's something going on around your new job that you had to really figure out what was going on and how things worked, and you've done it really quickly because your mind's really focused. I want to say to you that the meditation or the stillness you've been doing fairly regularly has been really helping you. Keep on with it. Keep on carrying on. Okay. It felt like, I don't know whether it was like a hot dog and ketchup falling out the end, but it felt like that anyway. It doesn't matter. But they're just bringing that. So if it comes to your mind, you know that someone's watching you, but not in a pervy, weird way. Okay? Because I know that your mind can go really expansive, and that's important. One of the things you have been doing, Jenna, though, is with your move, you cut the wheat from the sheaf. So keep with that. Anyone who doesn't have your morals or your standards, just give them an arm's length. You don't need to be unkind, but just don't let people be below your standard. That's really important. I know that sounds really horrible, but it's so, so important. Okay. So there's a situation here where you're thinking, should I go to the hills or should I go to the beach? You really don't know which one to go to. Well, why not go to both? Consider both. Consider both where there's water, and enjoy a breakaway, because it does feel that you need some time just to go and watch the sea. Watching the sea is a very enjoyable thing, and it will connect you to your spirit family and friends really strong, because you'll have that energy of just that peace that is really, really needed to connect so clearly. I want to bring to you a bright red apple, Jenna. I don't know what the bright red apple means, but I want to give you a bright red apple. And I also want to give you cob nuts. So if you don't know what they mean, maybe have a little look for the meaning for cob nuts or the nutrition with them, because there's something within that for you. But I want to say to you, enjoy the time you have. Don't settle for less. Don't take anyone's rubbish, and just really get yourself comfortable. My favorite Disney movie is Sleeping Beauty. Oh, lovely. So just enjoy what's coming. Know that going forward there will be two paths, but you'll know which path to turn to. and lots of opportunities coming your way. So thank you for being with me. Oh, there's a prince on now. Oh, you're really dull. Naomi, inbox me for your reading. Oh, really dull. Okay. I have to look into this because they normally can't get onto my page, so they've snuck in somehow. But anyway, it's been an absolute pleasure sitting here with my spirit team and bringing through oracle readings for you. We have lots and lots of wonderful things going on this week. So Friday at 5 o'clock, we have more donation readings, the same situation, different cards. So it's oracle readings rather than the tarot readings. And that's £2 for one card, £3 for two, or £4 for three. Live readings here and now with you on the other side. So better value than you'll get with those telephone calls and much more accurate. I do have to say all readings are for entertainment purposes because that's a legality, but it's just so lovely to do this. Thank you for allowing me the space to work with you. On Friday evening at 7:30, I have my show, Divination Diva, on Keep Chatting Network. I don't know why that's up. Keep Chatting Network. And we'll try and broadcast it through to my page, even though we've had trouble with that recently. Don't know quite what I'll be reading this week. We'll see what Spirit do bring. But last week it was Crystal Ball, and the week before that I did ribbon reading. So just join when you can. It's 7:30 till 8:30. Readings on there are free, but Spirit will choose who I work with, so it's not guaranteed that you will get one. At 10 o'clock at night on Friday, we have the Full Moon Abundance Ceremony. It's £6 a ticket. Anyone is welcome. A little bit of magic, a little bit of magical spell casting, and it is live with me, so we get to interact and meet each other, which is lovely. Please do message me if you want further information about that. And then we come round to next Monday, and Monday is 7 o'clock students, which is sitting with spirit. So it's your spirit team teaching you, me holding space, various different forms. We recently connected through various memories, and we've connected to loved ones of each other. So it's been very, very special. And everyone works in a different way, so I love to watch the work and the development grow. So that is 7 o'clock on a Monday, and it's £6. Or you can join my mentorship, which is £20 a month, and it covers all Monday nights and some extras also. On Tuesday, then we come back to Tarot Tuesday, which is where we were this evening. So I'm going to conclude for now. Have a lovely, lovely afternoon, evening, day, wherever you are. I'm Indigo, and I'm broadcasting from the UK between Bath and Bristol in Keynsham. And this is Indigo's Oracle. I will see you very, very soon. Take care. And also available for private readings and private teachings. Do send me a message. Lots of love. Bye. Stay blessed.